Hey YouTube, it's Audrey, and I'm back with my projects for the design team for the Cutting Cafe this week. This is the last week of the current design team, and so we could pick any files that we wanted to use. This week, I needed to do thank you cards for my birthday party and my birthday gifts for people, so I have about 30 of them to do. So I decided to make cards for our project using the Many Thanks printable stamp set. A lot of people know that Regina has lots of files at the Cutting Cafe, but some people still may not realize that all the files are not necessarily cut files. There are some that she does printable stamps too. So with this particular set, Many Thanks, it comes with different sayings in different formats. So there are circles um, that have different sayings, and they're like this, and you just print them out on a piece of paper and cut them out however you're going to cut them out. But like this one says, thanks for the gift. Then there's many thanks, and then thanks for coming to my party. So those are the three that I used. Then there's also a tag format. And on this one, I just used the same one. Thanks for coming to my party. But there are about probably 15 different sayings that are printed in all the formats. So basically, you could just take a snapshot of the piece that you want and then paste it in a Word program and then resize it to whatever size you need. Then the other format is like this. And this particular one says thanks for the gift, and I just printed it out several times. So, without further ado, now that you know a little bit about how you do that, I will show you my cards. I wanted to keep them simple because, of course, I have to mail them, so they have to stay pretty flat, and didn't want need to do them pretty quickly, so I didn't want to get too elaborate. So, the most elaborate one, I guess, would be this one. And for all of them, well, the colors for my birthday party that my husband threw for me were, of course, black and gold because they're my favorite. And he had some burgundy thrown in there too. Like he got me a dress and that was burgundy and black, but then I wore gold sparkly shoes, woohoo, with it. So anyway, I left off the red in this instance and just used a cream color card base, and then I used the Recollections Mercury glass paper in the gold for my matte background. Then I used some corners that are black little corners that are dazzles. And my husband had given me this black and gold fleur de lis ribbon um, for in a birthday package. So I'm using that. And then I use a Spellbinders die, and don't recall which one it is, but it's one of the accent packages. And I just use that to cut out the circle that says thanks in the middle and for coming to my party around the edges. So then I just use my Xyron to layer that onto the paper. Then on the inside, I use the circle again, and it says thanks for the gift. And then I cut that out with a little scallop punch, layered it on a um, circle of black that I punched out with my punch, and then I used the Spellbinders to die cut a circle out of the mercury glass paper. And then I will write notes on the right side. Second one, same elements, just a little different. Little different corners here. These corners are cut out. You can see a little better there. Use the same ribbon, but at the bottom I just used the tag version that says thank you for coming to my party. Then on the inside of this one, I did thanks for the gift in this shape, and then I cut out the next larger shape in the mercury glass. So that's another spellbinding die. And then another version, I basically use different little corners, and the corners are all dazzles by Hot Out the Press. And then this word is also a dazzle sticker, thank you, and the same ribbon. And then on the inside, I did the circle again with the thank you for the gift. So these are just 3 of the versions. As I said, I'll be making 30 of these. So they may all vary slightly, but the same premise. So that is my project, and make sure that you head on over to the Cutting Cafe later on Wednesday afternoon, evening, or Thursday, and check out all the projects from the design team. Since we can use any file this week, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of variety for you. So make sure you leave a comment, because when you do, every week Regina has a drawing of the people who made comments, and then one of them wins 3 free files of their choice. So thank you so much for watching, and you have a great and very, very blessed day. Bye bye.